Well, of course, the reason that it had to be something of a rush job was because I wanted to take advantage of this cross madness.
Oh yeah, the cross madness. Yeah.
And mania and mayhem.
That's right.
This just came out.
Yeah.
Noticed it at Redbox.
Yeah.
About 3 nights ago.
3 nights ago. That's how fresh this is.
The fever pitch is high.
Yeah.
Cross 3.
Right.
Cross Rise of the Villains finally came out.
Yeah.
Remember looking up IMDb
and we've
scheduled tentative release date or something.
We were like stalking that site for like a year.
In production. Yeah, I do. I feel like it should have come out about a year ago.
Yeah.
Finally did. So the excitement is...
It's palpable. It's
at its peak.
You can grab at it.
And to watch that immediately.
But
shortly thereafter, order a copy from Amazon.
Yeah.
And then also found one at the store because I couldn't wait.
So he's pretty hype about it. I was pretty hype about it. I was made hype about it via
at my behest.
A round of texts from...
What do you remember from the first... So, let's sum up the franchise real quick.
Okay.
For any viewers that aren't familiar with what Cross is.
Cross, the first 2 movies revolve around this group of superheroes. They're kind of like a comic action comic style movie.
Yeah, it's a comic book movie ripoff. The first one is from 2011.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a British Schwambax.
English.
He wants blood. You feel a stop?
Get it? English.
Well, if I don't, then who the hell is gonna gel my hair if I don't?
Movie's going backwards, Tyrone.
I knew I shouldn't have bought leather pants.
Seen snatched 5 bloody well times, didn't I?
When the movie goes backwards, things come from behind.
What is the
Just out of curiosity, what's that little shit stripe on your head?
And
Brian Austin Green, the kid from 90210,
yes,
who went on to have a brief rap career.
A very brief rap
in the 90s that know and love Brian Austin Green.
This is for the people who be questioning. This album is an apparatus, but even the isn't confined by the 6x9 cell where you listen. Described by the hangers, it's the place you keep your Adidas.
And returned in 2011 as Cross.
Cross. And for those that are wondering, I changed my voice a little bit because I heard I was doing something on Brian Austin Green and I wanted to be in character. So
like tribute?
Yeah, that's why my voice is a little more subdued than usual. So
you're in your Cross outfit.
I mean, yeah, this is a...
And then went ahead to do a Cross voice.
Superhero outfit, yeah, but if you couldn't figure out, the big man's name is Cross. That's who they kind of want you to focus on. And he has the control of a...
magical Celtic amulet.
That allows him to just formulate green plasma out of thin space.
Yeah, we thought maybe it was inspired by Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern release.
Yeah.
With the green blotches and energy.
It was about Green Lantern time, so...
Beams, force blasts.
Yeah.
Energy beams flying.
Yeah.
And a force field.
Yeah.
Remember, he can make a big green bubble around him for
That's
gunfire.
Right. And just to prove that we've watched the first one, it does include Jake Busey. It includes Tom Sizemore. There's a good list of characters. Who's
the one that didn't show up in the second one? Robert Carradine.
The
kid from Revenge of the Nerds.
I forget Carradine was in there too. Nice.
There's good stars.
Yeah. So
it's a huge ensemble cast of different good guy groups. There's an all-girls good guy subgroup.
Yeah.
Of master street fighters and weapon specialists.
Yeah. And
obviously it's Cross and his people, but it's a big ensemble cast, and most everybody is back for number 3.
Number 3, exactly. I mean,
Vinnie
our
Jones
big boy Vinnie Jones
is one of the bad guys that's been in all 3 of them now.
There was Tom Sizemore's back.
Oh yeah, he's a detective. He came back, totally awesome.
There was the Dollar Store, Steven Seagal.
Riot. Yeah,
Riot.
you got the War Brothers, Riot and War.
Riot and War, they're a cool team.
And their daughter, and then the whole other faction. What's his name? Tech guy, the computer man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the comic relief. The kid who replaced Jake Busey as the grenade specialist in the first one.
Yeah.
Returns like he did in the second one.
Yeah, from the second one. So
that's who? I don't remember the actor's name, but it's
let's see. It had to have been like, I don't know. But
Blackfire?
Yeah. Danny Trejo comes back because Danny Trejo was in the second one.
Yeah, as one of the main bad guys who plays the mob boss in the second one.
Yeah, I think he's the same mob boss now as he was back
It's
then.
kind of funny because he played a bit part in the very first one as just a common street thug.
Yeah.
He was mugging someone for 2 seconds.
So he got a promotion.
Turned in the second one as a mob boss.
So,
and then there's another villain in this one, because number 2 was just Trejo plus the return of Vinnie Jones.
Yeah.
So there's another guy in this one that they have to team up with Vinnie Jones.
Yeah.
To defeat Drago.
Drago.
That's a villain in the movie.
I can't remember the actor's name for Drago.
Yeah, again, I don't know his name.
But
it involves the magical ambulance.
Yeah.
He's the holder of the most powerful one of the 3 that exist. There's red for death, green for what? Power?
Yeah.
With Callan's cross.
And
his real name is Callan.
Yeah.
And purple was the time stone, the
one.
equivalent of the time stone that his wife and girlfriend carried, the purple one.
Yeah. So that doesn't seem familiar at all.
So excitement.
Yeah.
Oh, the three amulets?
Yeah.
I don't know that the purple one was in.
Yeah. But
the other 2 was just the green one, Power Stone.
But
in the cinematic universe, you want
to keep things going. Want to
roll things out fairly slowly.
Yeah. So
you can keep having movies to make.
In terms of the movie itself, it starts off briskly sprinting, briskly jogging. It's kind of like a hard walk.
Oh, pace-wise?
Like a jog.
Yeah.
Are you ready for high action?
Yep, born ready. Gunfire.
Yeah, I've basically been genetically conditioned to enjoy this. This is a handful, boy. I am at the edge of my seat.
Alright, gunplay. Let's keep going with the gunplay.
Let's get your complaints on pace.
For me, the gunfights were way too long. That was my joint. There was not a lot of, kineticism in the gunfights. They were just being there doing.
It's great because they happen at the beginning of the freaking film.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I mean,
that we're padding stuff out with protracted gunplay.
They were throwing it in at you at the very first minute.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's
There's
fantastic.
not much dialogue. There's a little bit of dialogue, but not much.
Yeah. And then whether it counts as something awesome or some type of
well, the repetition is awesome. The fact that we're going through this with almost no other dialogue.
Yeah. The plot twists, self-awareness, whatever it counts as. Most of the deaths in the gunfights do not happen with gunshots.
Or with other means aside from guns. You got your force blasts.
The crossballs, the apple grenades.
Oh yeah, they made grenades for Blackfire specifically out of, I think they're not just meant to look like apples.
They're made
of apples. Yep.
Yeah. So you can have your burn Circos, get a nice diabetic shot going. But there was also whatever the third one was, I forgot already.
Well, they're exciting yet boring.
Yes. They hit that awesome line where it's like
there's noise, excitement, and the threat level of gunfire for your tone.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's static,
not a lot of tension,
and dragging, and overlong while you're just trying to finish these gunplay sequences. And then what was your other complaint?
I'm wondering how many bullets they had. Like,
ammo, reloading. Yeah,
that's like 5,000.
True.
Freaking bullets. But the other complaint, the other criticism was at the beginning of the movie, the little intro comic sequence is a lot longer than the other ones. I always felt like the other movies had the perfect length of comic graphics and intro credits.
I think we said that was mostly attributed to the recap.
Yeah, but
so
that way you don't even have to watch those two movies over there to be...
It is what it is. It's the time it takes to get you caught up on it real quick.
So...
well, I mean, you want to watch them, of course.
Of course!
How many times have I seen Cross? About 4 times.
Yeah, you've watched it.
And then I watched number 2 maybe twice or something.
I know I've watched the second one a number of times. So...
let's see. We have to mention the nature of the project before we go any further along. Patrick Durham.
Ah, yes!
Is the main guy behind these movies.
The main
director.
Director.
Co-writer, co-producer.
Yep.
And he plays the supporting role of War.
Of War, yeah.
In the War and Riot Brothers. That
yes.
has been in all 3 of them. He's directed all 3 of them.
That's right.
Co-written, co-produced.
Yeah,
so it's great that it's mostly fueled by this one guy's passion.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Cool passion project.
I wish I had enough passion for a franchise.
Yeah, he's cranking these sequels out.
So
I hate to be so impatient when we're waiting for the 3rd one.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the point where I was just like, okay, well, it's this one dude.
Yeah, it's
like
one
Maverick
guy.
type thing.
It's one guy.
He's not going through, Fox, Sony, and Disney.
No, he's
GC Comics or whatever it is.
It's kind of like the whole, I would call it the punk comic universe, where like...
Oh, the DIY element.
Be like, yeah, I don't need you 20th century. I don't need you, Marvel.
Yeah.
It's
awesome either way, whether they're bad
I can make my own cinematic universe.
These are perfect.
Yeah, they are.
They're not too going along in the formula with the sci-fi deals.
Yeah.
The mockbusters, even though most of this is blatantly unoriginal.
Right.
In the 3rd one, they add Guardians of the Galaxy and Avengers Infinity Saga.
Yeah.
To the list of things that they borrow from. There's Expendables vibe, obviously.
Yeah.
What's it called? The other one?
The nod to Rocky with the villain's last name, Drago.
Oh, I mean, it's a pretty specific detail. You had pointed that out, though.
Yeah.
In your time where
because
you said what was the funny initial reaction?
It was Rocky 4. Like, did they call Dolph Lundgren and were like,
Dolph had something of a brief tirade about the fact that there's something funny like
Dolph said no.
Dolph probably refused to be in it.
So it's like, yeah, now we have to cut against Rocky 4 now, I guess. So,
what are you, a villain from Rocky 4?
Yeah. So.
But, great thing for it to be released. Almost everybody's back.
Yeah.
I don't specifically have complaints about pace and speed. What was the third aspect of your problem?
Oh.
The comic book panel intro ran long. And the gunplay scenes were protracted as padding.
It was,
and then as the film went on into 40 minutes of it that you saw,
it was,
you said,
it was Brian Austin.
Man, yeah, we need to go through the important point.
It was Brian Austin Green's kineticism.
Lack thereof. Even though he's been that way and pretty subdued in the other 2 entries, he's a little less enthused in this installment. It's pretty awesome. His voice
a new low.
Describe his voice delivery.
It's kind of like this, where we just kind of do our we say expo.
I didn't know it was that animated. I thought it was a little less animated.
Shoot, I'm subconsciously animating it. Maybe it was kind of like this.
Yeah, I'd say turn it down about
where it was
25% from where we were.
Yeah, so
volume.
And then it was probably about
sure
this deep.
to barely move your fucking face.
So
and basically fucking whisper like Steven Seagal all the time.
We gotta. This is what we gotta do. We should do the entire video like this.
And again, I get enough humor out of it.
Yeah.
It was a in real life /
I mean,
meta question of, is it a glimpse of the actor's personality coming through? Unconsciously / maybe consciously a little bit.
The other jibe I was
trying to intentionally portray how unenthused he is.
The other jab.
It's a funny, cheap rip-off of different comics.
It was the other jab I was making.
Third one
during the movie was like he was counting on his boy Patrick Durham to get him into like CBS for another drama or like a show or something.
Oh, that he wants to be in the equivalent of another 90210.
And it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, you can tell he doesn't. He's not there for the visceral nature of violent comic or action movie fight scenes.
Some of that crossmanship,
and the testosterone and the adrenaline of fighting. He wants to be like dramatic, man. About it.
Yeah, that's right. Just kind of.
Whatever fault it is, they've had a freaking love interest in each one for him. They can't even let go on this love interest thing with his wife. Remember the girlfriend-wife lady that holds
that's right.
Purple Stone?
Yeah.
Or something.
So.
And he doesn't do crap.
No.
Speaking of which, there was some detectable lack of enthusiasm on the part of Vinnie Jones.
You still don't get your asses kicked around in fashion.
So, where to? It's really busy.
Where
You just got big plans and big moments.
You heard anything?
No. No, I hear anything. I've been here for months.
First
I don't
scene
even
of
know
the
what
movie.
month it is.
Yeah.
Why don't you let me know?
Stop trying to
Nobody ever gave me any expo sunshine.
Jones, yeah.
He could at least speak at an audible level of volume
You're gonna need
in
my
his
help.
delivery.
You're gonna need my help, sunshine.
To where you didn't have to have him captioned and subtitled to tell what the fuck he was saying.
Yeah, but
there was some amusing, discernible tiredness.
Very tiredness.
Let's see. Anything else you want to point out about your details of the first half that you saw? We had some great comic relief with War and Blackfire.
Yeah, there was that.
They represented the
I like the comic
chemistry of a cop buddy duo.
Yeah, and I also the level of self-awareness in the film straddles the line between annoying and acceptable.
Yes, that was the main point I wanted to make about today's film and how great I think it is.
Yeah.
Was that they were able to successfully toe the self-awareness line.
Yeah.
Let's see, what were the ones that you had pointed out?
There was one where the villain said, "But you're my favorite character."
Oh, yeah, that's right. And then the one before that had to do with, come on, man, Deadpool.
Oh, yeah.
Gets down with, what was it? Gets cheesecake and caviar.
Yeah, Deadpool's a big enough hero to get cheesecake. So, something. But as they were dishing out cheesecake, I think. But, like...
You can watch through the rest later when we turn it back on.
Yeah.
And decide whether or not they press their luck on the deals.
Yeah,
and self-aware meta references to be funny.
For me, if you lightly sprinkle it in at about a self-reference every 45 minutes or so, 30 to 45 minutes.
They were towing the line. I think they do a good job.
I'm good, but the
going
caliber
through the movie, same with the first two.
Yeah,
it's not too self-aware.
The caliber of jokes is great. The caliber of self-awareness is fantastic. It's not well, here we are in this movie. To me, that seems kind of cheeky, but as long as they're alluding to something that they're not supposed to know in the universe, that's fantastic.
Doesn't necessarily go so much on the nose.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much going to call it not as bad as Sharknado.
No.
If you want to sum it up in an easy phrase.
Yeah. Yeah, that was.
I would say these are
Sharknado.
so highly recommended because the guy wants to direct them.
Yeah,
he's got some minor stars and old stars in them.
As a matter of fact, the trailer makes it sound more self-aware than it actually is.
Oh, I didn't never notice that because I never saw the number 2 trailer, but it was in the
second one.
Things on the 3rd DVD that says, what is it? And now he's back. Your favorite washed-up old TV star.
Yeah.
We're talking macho superheroes with automatic rifles. We're talking a washed-up TV star with a super-powered amulet fighting crime in the City of Angels. We're talking that British bad guy you know and that Mexican bad guy you know teaming up to bring about the apocalypse.
He'll kick some ass with his crew and bullets flying.
See, it's the thing, because usually trailers aren't made by the crew. They're made by like a advertising company or something.
And you want to kind of go vice versa with the level of, Yeah,
you just want to smack the advertising company and be like, man, that's not what I want to hear.
Yeah, I did hold that against them, but I had seen it pushing 3 years ago, so...
Yeah.
Oh, well, I already kind of like Cross 2. Cross Wars.
Yeah, Cross Wars.
Oh, yeah, that was one of our other things that we borrow things from, either details or larger elements. Star Wars titles.
Oh, yeah.
2017, it's called Cross Wars.
Off of the major...
And in time for episode 9 to come out, it's called Rise of the Villains.
Holy crap. Yeah, I never would have put that together.
I like those patchwork coattails. Guardians of the Galaxy, Star Wars.
Yeah.
Infinite, or what's that called? Infinity War Saga. Expendable.
Yeah. So,
I hope if we ever actually make some kind of fake action movie, I hope when we're sitting down brainstorming on what it can rip off, that we can just say names of movies like that.
Oh yeah, we got to.
Red October, True Lies.
Yeah, or False Truths, or
They Still Call Me Bruce. Standalone. Story of an American Hero.
There you go. Yeah.
9's of the Ninja China Salesman.
There you go.
It could work.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anything else we left off? Hongsmanship.
Oh man, we almost forgot about Hong.
A surprise cameo from James freaking Hong.
I almost missed it. I thought it was a different man. Whenever it came to that scene, I was like, who is that? And Russell was like, who is that? Yeah, so...
Yep.
It's always nice to see James Hong on screen.
There's a 1-year-old in the room and you can go on for a few minutes just like, who is that?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah.
What's his name? Booker.
Oh yeah, Greco. Your boy Greco
He's got this long black hair, I believe, so
yeah.
he was completely unrecognizable until you read the credits.
He's wearing a hat.
Yeah, it's this huge floppy hat that looks like something from an illustration. Or The Undertaker.
Yeah, he literally has like a couple lines that are whispered kind of like this.
Oh, yeah, he's another guy that has a pretty subdued voice.
You kind of...
They at least gave him a few lines. He's got maybe 4 lines, so I'm just glad to have some screen time on his part.
Yeah.
Going along with the whole Expendables things where we're splitting a lot of screen time.
I also liked how little time Tom Sizemore got. That was fantastic.
Oh, yeah, he got 2 scenes.
It counts like 1.5 scene. I almost wouldn't even count it as 2.
Total of 2 lines?
Yeah. That was awesome.
Not this movie. I'll appreciate any additional Tom Sizemore appearance.
Okay. Yeah, so...
Didn't you say just a little while ago something to the effect of, at this point, any cross-related release...
Oh yeah, okay.
It's going to basically be awesome. This is another one of those where we'll kind of be pleased with anything that comes out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, if there were no other favorite parts and people's things that they do in there to mention, it leaves it open for a fourth.
A fourth one.
Crossbones.
Crossbones.
So hopefully that means only one thing.
Oh,
pirate villains.
Yeah, pirate villains.
We've done enough things with downtown LA and mob bosses and showing up and shooting.
Yeah, we've done enough of that.
And warehouses.
Yeah.
We've slinked through abandoned warehouses a lot. So we need something involving going down to the beach and having pirates attack.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll agree with that. But the thing I'm looking forward to though is just having a nice stack of Cross DVDs on my shelf, because they said it was going to be a cinematic universe, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, that was the other thing I was just getting ready to say. Your good information to take forth.
Yeah.
Is that not at the end of not the same part where they say Crossbones Part 4 coming soon, because that's at the end of the movie before the credits.
Yeah.
In the trailer for the third movie.
Oh, okay.
They say, announcing the Cross Cinematic Universe.
Yeah,
and actually shows the text on the screen. So, yeah,
now,
excited about that.
Now you're going to
hopefully a second trilogy and maybe some spin-off things with the other groups.
That's what I'm wanting. Like some freaking, like, you know those giant MCU Blu-ray box sets or DVDs, like DVD box sets that you can get that look good on a shelf? I want one for this franchise.
You expect a third trilogy.
Yeah.
So, you, by nature, want more than you can count on one hand.
Yes. Yeah.
Just you want more than you can fit holding it like this.
Yeah.
When you're buying them.
Like, I think I can hold about 6 DVDs like this. So if they make 7...
Yeah, you want at least a 7.
Yeah. So, we're hyped.
Yeah, Patrick Durham is the guy that makes these.
Yeah.
And doesn't have to be all the same stars, but yeah, we want Brian Austin Green.
Yeah.
Hopefully Vinnie Jones.
More Vinsmanship. Maybe another visit or two by Danny Trejo before we go on.
Booker.
Yeah.
James Hong, even though it won't be a surprise this time.
No.
But hopefully cameos of other stars like that. Hopefully they can surprise us again with...
Yeah, see if you can get a
with
Bob.
Like Art Garfunkel.
Yeah.
Yeah, a Dolph Lundgren cameo now that we've made the Ivan Drago joke.
Yeah.
The same list of people we wanted in Uva Bowl.
Yeah.
Things. Darren McBee.
Yeah.
Michael Ironside.
If
Robert Zad... Or no, he's passed away. What's the other guy?
Joe Estevez?
Joe. Yeah.
Although Joe is like 90 now.
Oh, I don't know about 90.
But,
older than he was anyway. Anyway, that list of dudes, Michael Paré,
Billy Blanks,
Bill Pullman.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to watch Back in Action. I don't think you've seen Back in Action.
No, I've never seen Back in Action.
Anyway, sorry we could not do a whole long retrospective going over each of these. We're trying to have it take less time, and we also have to hurry up and get done so we can watch it again.
Yeah. So,
it's going to be fun to go back and do.
Oh yes, it will.
Reviews on 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And hopefully any further sequels.
So, there you go.
To lock the door behind you is a must, just to keep the sound waves from penetrating to the exterior or posterior when other people judge by the speakers.
He said it was a chess move.
Yes! There you go. I forgot that part. Rock and roll.